There's a lot at stake here. I'll do what I have to win.
Cammy, wait!
Make your choice!
Okay, it might not have been that bad. Hey, it's ShinLad, and yes, it's true, Cammy took some hits on the December 2nd patch. I believe Capcom when they said it was going to be a minor patch, but this is a full-on retooling of the character and the game at large. So I'm going to go over all the changes this patch has for Cammy and what to adapt with in your gameplay, because I want to help you out on what I call the adjusting period. But you can help me out by doing all the YouTube things like liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this video to any suffering or lost Cammy mains out there, because it's not so bad. It's really bad.
Oh my god, we're doomed!
The first of this long list of nerfs is the crouching medium punch. Now admittedly, the crouching medium punch was a bit of a menace. It was a very hard move to whiff punish, and on hit, you could convert into some really good damage and corner carry.
Still working on it here. Oh, connecting. And with the CA, this should be enough. All right.
Execute.
So, what did I change about it? Now, on whiff, it has 3 more frames of recovery, and the hurt box expands forward during the recovery frames. That means the opponent now has more time to react to the animations of Cammy's crouching medium punch, and can in turn punish her more easily if she fails to connect with her opponent. Capcom seems to want these characters with particularly strong medium punches to have similar frame data, keeping her in line with characters such as Luke and M. Bison. We can take a peek under the hood with this hitbox viewer. The green around Cammy signifies where she is vulnerable during the animation. In the previous version, you can see that it stays within her body, but in the update, it disjointly moves forward in front of her, making it easier for the opponent to hit her on recovery. With all that said, it's still one of the best medium punches in the game to whiff punish with and convert into combos. So, TLDR, don't whiff your crouching medium punches. There are consequences for your actions. Sweep had its pushback reduced on block, meaning if someone blocks it, it's easier for them to punish it. Moving on to Razor Edge Slicer. This change feels like a personal attack on me and my set play guide. If you don't know about the Cammy set play options from her target combo, you can click on the card or I'll leave a link in the description. But for those in the know, the low ender out of Hooligan now has a larger upward hurt box, making it so several specials and supers no longer get avoided. This is a direct nerf to our target combo set play, and you'll have to adapt by throwing in more fast falls. The set play is still very strong, but you'll need to make better reads on your opponent going forward. Block overhead. I said block overhead, you bitch! Block overhead! I've tested all the moves she slid under, even the niche ones. Take note, she can still slide underneath Dhalsim's level 2, so hold that, Dhalsim players. Alright, moving on to OD Cannon Spike, there's a lot here, but the most important thing is that OD Cannon Spike no longer side switches. This is the one nerf that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. During Street Fighter V, side switching became one of the more interesting aspects about Cammy. In a game that was plagued by over-simplicity and overlapping character functions, this gave Cammy her own identity within the cast, especially with those first seasons. She fit into an archetype that was fast while not doing an absurd amount of damage, but in return could easily get behind her opponent, making her even deadlier when she was cornered. This is something shared amongst most assassin-type characters such as Hit from Dragon Ball FighterZ or Seth from Under Night. A common complaint amongst Street Fighter VI players is also its lack of diversity amongst its gameplay styles, and this nerf makes her more uniform with every other character in the cast, taking away one of the few unique traits the game has. This also was not very well implemented, and felt like it was shoehorned in. The animation looks very off with how she has such speed and so many hits, but seemingly stops rather than passing through. It is like an invisible wall is halting her trajectory, and not the opponent's body. Even the in-game character tutorial hasn't been updated for this change. I always felt like her side swap reversal was an invisible handshake you had for having a reversal that was easily susceptible to armor moves, but now it feels like one of the weakest reversals. We can't even get away from Kimberly bomb setups. But hey, on the bright side, at least I'll stop cornering myself by accident. I really hope this gets reverted, but it is what it is, and it's time to focus on adapting and not dooming. So, what do we do with it now? On hit, you can drive rush to maintain pressure with a meaty if they rise in place. But if they recover backwards, you will miss on the same timing. And if you delay, they can reversal mash on you. Also beware, if they rise in place, they can punish you with their own reversals. The same applies while in the corner. However, while in the corner, you can do a dash frame kill, and if they quick rise, Cammy is close enough to be +1 and can check with a meaty jab. If they back rise, she can at least get a bit of space, so you're not completely cornered after guessing correctly on wake up. Close to the corner, they are stuck holding the drive rush heavy punch meaty unless they have a reversal ready. Punishing throw escapes is also a bit more cumbersome now. Before, if you went for a meaty throw and they tried to jump out of the corner on wake up, you would buffer an OD cannon spike to side switch them back into the corner. You can still do this, but you'll lose the corner for guaranteed damage. If you want to maintain a corner, you'll have to rely on her anti-air normals. I cover this and more in the Optimizing Corner Throw Loops guide, which I'll have a link somewhere on the screen here and in the description, but I'll go over the broad strokes here for the lazy. If they try to jump out, you can catch them with a back medium punch. From there, you can cancel into an instant heavy hooligan dive kick. This will leave you 0 on block, but close to your opponent and near the corner. Once conditioned, you can delay the dive kick slightly to be plus, or go for a slide ender. I stress the words once conditioned since they can mash on this. If your meter stocks are high, you can also do a drive rush cancel and be +12 in front of their face. Back heavy kick can also punish jump out attempts, but it is harder since it has longer startup, but yields better rewards. On hit, it'll put the opponent in a juggle state so you can OD spiral or opt for heavy spin knuckle for meterless guaranteed pressure on both recovery options. Be warned that some characters' cross-up attacks are more privileged than others and may trade, leading to different conversions, and might be better off using back medium punch or cannon spike to punish. With the change, OD Cannon Spike now has more opportunities to be a combo ender to get some more damage and create strong OP situations, but I cannot justify the cost of using 2 bars for minimal reward. There's still many ways to adapt to this nerf and even some minor trade-offs, but I still wish it got reverted. It's just dumb. Regular cannon strikes increase from 1000 to 2500, meaning she gets more drive gauge back when landing a dive kick. Oh no, Cammy's so broken now. I'm honestly surprised it took Capcom this long to nerf her OD cannon strike. It's something even I can admit was completely degenerate. At higher levels, it has been used to punish throw attempts while also keeping her safe on block, making it not only a strong neutral skip, but a very strong tool on defense. With the update, if it now hits on the first active frame, aka very low to the ground, you will be +0 on hit, meaning on punish counter it'll only be +4. This means she has to rely on her jabs to combo from it instead of her back medium punch, which led to her side switch combo. Something I've noticed is when punishing crouching attacks, even though it looks like it's hitting on the first frame, it's still plus enough to combo into medium attacks. Here, I'm hitting up close and snagging this crouching medium kick and I'm +7. But have hope, Cammy enjoyers, there is still a way to punish throw attempts and combo into back medium punch. Even while cornered, you can consistently land an OD dive kick after the initial active frames and become +5 again. Timing is tight, but during a tick throw scenario such as a jab or a plus button into throw, when you jump and aim for the right shoulder, you can land a punish counter on their throw and be +5. This works because you are not hitting your opponent on the first active frame. There's a tiny bit of wiggle room created. This works on every character and is very consistent during testing. Except for Zangief, he's just too big. It was very inconsistent when I tested it against meaty grabs or against tick throw setups by drive rush, most likely due to the spacing. The small grab created by traditional tick throws seems to be enough to sneak in a pre-patched dive kick. If you think this is too big brain for you, you can implement other ways to blow up throws, such as backdash into side swapping, or get a little bit crazy and do a regular dive kick since that has not been affected by the patch. This move was kinda broken, and I'm surprised we still get to keep it, because I love stealing turns with this move. So is Cammy dead? No, not even close. Stop being an unhinged doomer. I see you in the back there typing on Discord.
No! Lies. Everything is lies. Everything is lies!
the verdict is still out there on where she lands on the tier chart, and that'll take some time to make an informed decision because holy guacamole, there were a lot of changes this patch. I did get some early numbers from Cammy, and she's definitely taking a hit on her rank win rates at the moment, but of course rank isn't everything, and the patch just came out. Overall, I felt the nerfs were fair, except for OD Cannon Spike. However, there's still a lot of value in reversal that keeps you on the same side. So, chin up my livid green leotard wearing doomers. Cammy is still an active part of the meta, and I don't think this is enough to warrant dropping her. Because this is it, they're done nerfing her, right?
Oh my god, we're doomed!
Hey, wait, come back. Can we for a second talk about how unhinged the promo anime was for Street Fighter 4? Like, straight up camel toe shots and like an unnecessary titty grab. Well, maybe it's necessary for some of you. Yeah, like, I don't train with a taser, but I'm sure the boob isn't the most optimal location. But that out the way. To anyone still watching, I just want to say thank you. I took a break a bit longer than anticipated, but real life can real life sometimes, you know? I'm going to be more active streaming, so check out my Twitch links. Join the Discord if you want to talk to me directly. And, you know, if you're not busy, help the algorithm out and leave a comment. It really helps out. More content coming soon, and I'll just tell you, thanks for watching.